not exactly the most common outcome. In general, you just whittle down their board.
But we do see a mind control tech from Massan's hand, which tells me that more likely than not, Massan is running a more control-y Paladin. And we've seen control Paladins run lots of heals. In some decks, even like Savit's deck or Hot Form's deck, they run one anti-heal bot, or maybe even two anti-heal bots, plus 2 lay on hands. So that's effectively almost 32 points of healing sometimes.
Okay, double anti-kill bot is not something I've seen very frequently. I've seen the double lay on hands in some lists. Double anti-kill bot though is very teched against aggro. And I guess the MC tech indicates that that's what he's teching against. So you're maybe right on that one. Makes a lot of sense.
Because he has a MC tech, he definitely doesn't have any zombie chows, which are pretty much a dead card in this matchup. So this particular Paladin deck is going to do fairly well, I'd say, against the Freeze Mage in comparison to other Paladin decks.
Yeah, and also we're looking at double True Silver Champion, which is not negligible. That's a lot of damage right now. I mean, we're talking about 16 damage between 2 cards, which can be very, very important for the Paladin.
Yeah, not only is it a lot of damage, but it's potentially a lot of heal as well. I mean, a lot of people discount that 2 healing from True Silver Champion, but once you combine both True Silvers, it adds up to something like 8 points of healing, so that's another 8 points that the Freeze Mage has to go through.
Yeah, assuming he doesn't Alex Straza you, definitely. Because if you get healed in the mid-game and the Alex Strazas, obviously that healing is rendered useless. But if you play it, if it's played over the course of the mid-game and there's never an Alex Straza that comes into the picture, then definitely that 8 heal will add up to, you know, a healing touch overall. Alright, let's see what comes out of that Shredder. Millhouse Metastorm.
Light.
Oh no! This is actually pretty good for Massan, oddly enough.
Yeah, it's probably not going to heal him before Shredder comes out and before Thijs actually starts wanting to deal damage. But still, it's going to keep his minions alive after board clears such as Blizzard or Kona Cold. So yeah, pretty good piloted Shredder drop, I'd say.
Yeah, it's not the absolute best, but it's definitely going to be a headache on Thijs' part. Because between the randomness of it and the fact that it has 5 health, I mean, that's a pretty huge chunk of health to remove. You need to get a Doomsayer on it. Sylvanas, eh?
I have no time for games.
If Thijs had a mind control tech.
Yeah. Unfortunately, mind control tech in Freeze Mage, not the most common card in the world.
No, definitely not. Not even viable, I'd even say. So the hand from Thijs, you know, it has a Frost Nova, it's got a Cone of Cold, but I mean, certainly there's nothing there. I guess you have to play with the hopes of a good Archmage later on, right? Like Archmage Frostbolt Ice Lance to the face to get 2 Fireball cycles. Or Archmage Frost Nova in order to get even more card draw.
Yeah, this is exactly the type of situation where I look at it and I say, this is why I don't play Freeze Mage.
Yeah, this is why I don't like playing Freeze Mage, because these situations are basically you putting your eggs into the out that you've got left in the deck. It's not about what you have, and I hate playing when it's about what I don't have. You know, when you have to play according to what you might get, this is where the decisions become a little more blurry. But he's got time.
Time indeed.
He's pinging the Lightwell. Trying to spread that damage around so the Lightwell doesn't heal itself, maybe.
That's so funny.
Yeah. If the Lightwell heals the mind control tech, what a waste of a turn.
What does it heal?
The zombie chow. Not exactly what you want to see. Ooh, 1 anti-heal bot here going to be a big deal against Freeze Mage when if Alex Straza does come out, or if damage is, you know, just sent straight up to Massan's face. I mean, True Silver Champion and anti-heal bot, that's a lot of healing.
Yeah, and not only that, it's going to be a lot of damage. 2 True Silver Champions and possibly an Ashbringer. That's pretty much enough damage to just kill the Freeze Mage from 30 HP.
Yeah, and I mean, you can't play Archmage Antonidas on a board like this because of Sylvanas, so you're not feeling too good about this. I mean, Blood Mage Thalnos... I mean, do you have to... He's got all his burn spells, but no way to really lower the health of the opponent, like, before that becomes relevant. So do you try to just keep the zombie chow alive until you need the health? I'm guessing that's what he's gonna try to do to buy himself even more time.
Yeah, zombie chow not threatening at all. You can just keep it alive, I feel. This is a board where my gut reaction is to Frost Nova, but it might not be the correct decision because you might need it for a later turn.
Yeah, with an actual Doomsayer.
Is that the turn? Wow, Thijs just pings and passes.
Yeah, he wants his opponent probably to just to remove the ice barrier and lower him in health, so that at least there's justification to kill a zombie chow. Because if you're if you're armored up and you attack zombie chow and you kill it, you really don't get any value off of it. The drawback doesn't really help you out as a mage.
Yeah, I hate playing Freeze Mage, and I also hate playing against Freeze Mage because once I see my opponent ping and pass on turn 8, I'm like, what's going on here, guys?
If Thijs wants to go all in, he could try the Alex Strauza to the face play and try to burn down his opponent, but he'll be really surprised when he sees the anti-heal bot coming out. So he might be calculating, if I put my opponent down on 15 and I get the Frostbolt, like the Blood Mage double Frostbolt, double Ice Lance, how much damage do I really get out at this point? And I think it's a good gamble, but he's going to be disappointed when he sees the anti-heal bot and the True Silver Champion heal. With the light well just factoring in for even more health.
That light well value, man.
Yeah, it's just insane, isn't it?
Yeah, I think with these kind of combo decks like Freeze Mage and like the old Miracle Rogue, sometimes you just have to play with the hands that RNGesus gives you. So Alex Strauza, pretty good. Probably the best he could have done with that scenario, but
yeah,
fortunately, Ice Block is popped.
And there's no really amazing... I mean, yeah, Consecration kills him even. I mean, there's nothing here he can do. Frost Nova won't save him.
I think his only out is he has to ping his Blood Mage, get Ice Block.
Yeah, I think that's all he's got.
I think he's thinking that maybe if my opponent doesn't have a Consecration or a True Silver Champion, I can maybe still out one more turn.
With Blood Mage all out to the face and then try out the double Fireball next turn? I mean, it's...
With just Frost Nova and something else, I
mean,
guess.
if he kills the Zombie Chow with a Frostbolt, he gets some health back, right? So he will be able to live one more turn after the Nova, but the question is, how many times do you really have a follow-up there?
Well, actually, Frostbolting the Zombie Chow doesn't actually save him because True Silver plus Consecration is lethal.
Yeah, in this case, there's absolutely no way to save him. But it feels like he's healing up.
Well, again, he has to ping his...
Oh, he's going all in. He's saying, if my opponent doesn't have 1 damage, I could win next turn on the back of this with the double Fireball. So I really like the play he's making. It's a really, really honest play that says, well, I'm hoping you have nothing, and if you do, then so be it. Look at that light well. Holy hell.
Lay on hands.
Unbelievable. All right, well, Massan will take the series 3-2 against Thijs. It was a really nice series to watch. I generally give these games to Freeze Mage. My prediction was completely off. Turns out the amount of healing in Massan's deck, combined with the little help from the light well, just a little bit of help,